Yeah, you there?
Yep. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Sorry, I'm just like discombobulated. I don't know. I'm talking to everybody. I don't know what the hell's happening. This is crazy, this
I
pick. Whenever you're ready.
hear you. I hear you.
Fuck, what just happened here? I might come on from a
I'm,
different angle here. I might come on from a different phone. What's going on?
all right, we are here, my friend. We are here.
What's up right now? Wait, Marco, I gotta go for a second.
Oh,
I'll come back on as soon as I can,
yeah.
okay?
All
All
right.
right, hold up.
Here we go, everyone. We got Dallas up right now. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if everything's coming along good. But this is where Tim. So far, it's lined up where we think it's supposed to be.
Oh, Devontae Smith's about to get stolen.
Could be.
How is Philly gonna trade with Dallas?
Trade?
Losers.
Oh, man. All right.
Oh, all right. This is the. We'll see what the timing is with your stuff.
Yeah, So yes, the Eagles have seemed to be jumping over here, right?
Yeah.
It might be a little behind you.
Oh, they're absolutely stealing Smith. Which, you know what the nice part is? I think it means Parsons.
One of your face cam to TV. All right, so officially Dallas is up, correct?
Yes. No, the Philly's up because Philly traded. You didn't see that?
I did see that Philly traded, but hold on.
Oh yeah, Philly traded with Dallas. The pick is in. More than likely, they're stealing Devontae Smith. It's just so dirty. You know what? The Eagles want to screw us again. Bunch of assholes coming.
I can't believe they traded. They traded with the Cowboys.
But with the Cowboys, literally to steal a player from us, which is obviously Devontae Smith.
Adam Schefter is saying Dallas likely to trade out of number 10 as well.
Well, they did. That is 10. This is 10.
10, yes. So, sorry, I'm discombobulated here.
Yeah, I know you just got off of work.
I literally just got off work and jumped on now. All right. I'm a little discombobulated. Will, what's up? Tim's on.
What's up, guys? This sucks. The Eagles are about to take Smith.
Yeah.
It's a done deal. They're taking Smith, and then I guess the Giants, hopefully they take Slater. I don't know what they're going to do.
It's going to be Parsons.
But they wouldn't hop in front of the Giants to take anybody but Smith.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
Damn.
Eagles.
I was teased, man. I really wanted Smith. I was teased. All of a sudden, I really wanted him. Damn.
Well, you know, I hope we trade down, but I don't think that's going to happen.
I mean, I was begging for Slater for quite some time, but he'll be available if we want him. You know, the Giants can take him. You know what? Honestly, I came into this draft saying anything but defensive player for me personally. Anything but an edge or whatever. So, damn, this is tough though. When it's your own division and they do it.
Well, they got it. They got to go top defensive guys because all the offensive guys are the ones worth that spot are gone.
Yeah, damn, that's tough.
Oh, could you just put the pick and just say Devontae Smith? We all know who it is.
My God.
They wouldn't take a QB, right? Like they wouldn't hop ahead of the Giants to take a QB.
It does make makes no sense.
Because they were where were they picking? They were picking just behind the Giants. You know
Exactly. They hopped us just like they wanted to kill us out of the playoffs. They wanted to steal the fucking receiver from us.
Wow.
Yeah, they knew that in the quarterback. So.
And Devontae Smith wanted to be a Giant. But two quarterbacks still sliding down. Very interesting.
Doesn't this always happen to the Giants? They get jumped by someone to take the guy they wanted.
That happens a lot. It happened with Leonard Floyd. It happened with Brandon Sheriff as well.
All right, just to recap, for people asking who's available. So Trevor Lawrence taken first, Zach Wilson taken second, Trey Lance third, Kyle Pitts fourth, Jamar Chase fifth, Jalen Waddle sixth, Penei Sewell 7. Carolina took Horn at 8, Surtain at 9, and we have
they took Devontae
trading up, and it looks like it's official.
Well, someone's ahead. Are you watching ESPN or the NFL coverage?
I shouldn't have said nothing. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I figure who it was anyway, but so you're ahead, so that's good to know.
No, I checked Twitter like an asshole. I'm sorry.
According to ESPN, we're still on the clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, there he goes.
Yeah, there was no. It was obvious because once they jumped us, that's the only reason to jump us. If you really wanted to become part of the Giants, he should be pissed right now.
Well, he looks pissed.
That makes it official. That's Smith.
Oh, man. Yeah, he looks really upset.
Like you just got picked 10th overall, but you look like you're like, damn it.
Looks so pissed.
Well, all I asked coming into this was that the Giants wouldn't take a defensive player. So if they take Slater or Tucker, I'm fine.
It's early for Tucker. I like Tucker, and I'm with you on it, but it's early.
I mean, I have him 14th overall. I don't think it's that big of a jump. I think he'd be a better guard.
Oh, he's a guard. Absolutely.
No, a better guard than Slater, maybe.
Oh, I agree with that as well. I agree with that.
What do you? Anyone think Parsons is in the running?
Yeah,
I think Parsons is the pick. I think it should be the pick. The cornerbacks are gone. The wide receiver that you want is gone.
Parsons. They could also take Kwity Paye or your buddy, the best player in the draft in the last 10 years, Jalen Phillips.
You know what? When he's leading the league next year in sacks, just remember that comment.
I'm with you. It's awesome.
The Eagles jumped the Giants with the.
Oh shit! Chicago just traded up to the Giants. Giants went back to 20.
Nice. A trade back? Very nice, guys. Miracles I told you would happen. DJ, that means we got some picks.
Chicago is trading up for 20.
If we drop nine spots, we probably got at least, I'm hoping at least a second and maybe like a late round pick.
The Giants are going to take an edge rusher. Son of a bitch.
Jalen Phillips.
My God, they traded out. They've got to be traded down.
Yep. Who said he would never do it?
Me.
He got taunted into it.
Are they really comparing Devontae Smith to Allen Iverson?
Oh my God, Giants trade down.
Well, there goes Parsons. We're not getting Parsons now. Where's James?
He's smoking a lot. He can't come.
Dude, do you realize the Eagles just completely bitched the Giants? The Giants were all salivating to get Devontae Smith. The Eagles jumped ahead of them, took him, and then the Giants are going to retreat and run back to mommy and go back to 20 because they can't.
Well, you know what? If I'm hoping this happens, if you want to get a wide receiver, I hope we get Bateman at 20.
Giants get this year's number 1, a number 5 this year, and a number 4 next year. Wait.
Fourth and fifth?
Oh, shit. Next year's number 1 pick from the Bears.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
And a 5th and a 4th.
All right. Hey, the number 1's the big deal.
For next year.
Number 1 next year? That's fine. And it's not like Chicago's going to be good next year, so that's a good pick.
Gentlemen. Oh.
What are you guys feeling?
I don't know.
Now it is wide open. To 20. Oh, man, that's so far down.
So we get another 5, okay, and then
dude, the Eagles bitched us. I'm sorry, the Eagles bitched us. That's what happened here. We wanted Smith, they hopped up, took him, and then we're going to trade. I don't know about this guy. No, I'm not a huge trade back guy personally. I like the talent, but they're not going to get Parsons now. They're going back to 20. They're not going to get Tucker. I'm hoping Tucker falls to 20.
Well, you know what? If they took Tucker at 20, I would really like that pick. But honestly, I'm hoping for Bateman now. I'm hoping Bateman. If they're going to take, they wanted a wide receiver, Bateman at 20. Nasty. They're going to go edge 20 as well.
They're going to go edge.
Which I'm fine with that as well. And what I tell you, I think it was the other day, Marco, I was like, I thought Jalen Phillips would be Giants' pick, but I hope they would trade down.
Bateman, huh?
Oh, this is probably Fields. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, it's Fields.
Yeah. You already saw it on Twitter?
No, but I just know my Bears. I have a bunch of Bears friends and everything, and they're all just like begging for Fields. They saw this. They're like, "That's it. It's Fields." So unless they go Mac Jones, but
the
nice part is some of this stuff is still going to slide because Mac Jones still has to go, and I bet you he might go at the Patriots pick at 15.
I think. Oh my God! I think Dallas is going to wind up going Parsons then.
What pick is Dallas at?
Next.
Oh, their next pick.
Right. We got next year's 1, this year's 5.
I bet you Dallas goes Slater.
You think?
I bet you it's Slater. And are you guys watching the NFL one or the ESPN?
I have ESPN.
I'm on ESPN as well.
I'm on NFL, but
who is this guy about to talk? Who's this guy behind Goodell?
I don't know.
So catching everyone up. Here we go. Ready? Start from the top. Trevor Lawrence first.
Wait, let's hear Goodell. Hold up. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead, talk. It's your show. They're talking about the charity or something like that.
Okay.
We're joining forces with the CDC Foundation as part of
Tucker Parsons will be gone. Now we just have to hope.
Now,
Hay goes 420.
Now, Will, if Jalen Phillips is the pick, are you going to be?
I'll be upset. I don't want a guy with the concussions in the first round. Sorry.
He's 20th pick.
No, I'm telling you, I just don't want
it. He's gonna be available around that area.
Possibly.
Edgewise.
If this is Fields, which it probably is,
There are a lot of trades. I have to say that.
In the 2021 NFL Draft, the live Chicago Bears select Justin Fields.
There it is. That's official.
Yeah.
Justin Fields to Chicago. Dallas Cowboys on the clock. How quickly do they turn that on?
I'm just glad we get an extra 5th round this year.
I didn't want them to go. I didn't want them to trade.
At least we got 7 picks now this year. What we're supposed to have.
Yeah.
So the Chargers are going to take, and Slater's on the board at 13. Chargers and Minnesota are going to take linemen. Chargers are going to take Vera Tucker will go to one of them, and either Slater or Darisaw will go to one of them.
Okay.
The Chargers will take Slater. Minnesota will probably take Vera Tucker.
Why? Did they already say who Dallas is picking?
And
No, I just think Dallas. That's
Oh.
interesting. Who the hell does Dallas take, right?
I'm going to say Slater goes to Dallas.
It's possible.
And that
They
leaves
did-
New
Need to
England.
replace what's
Dallas could take Parsons, dude.
That's what I've been
No,
saying.
that's the one spot they're actually got decent. They got linebackers.
From the Bears, we got the 1st round pick next year and the 5th round pick this year. And what else?
It was 1st and 4th next year.
1st and 4th next year and the 5th this year.
Yeah. I feel like we could have got more. Think
3rd somewhere in there, like a 3rd this year.
Hey, I thought we could get a 2nd or 3rd out of that, but whatever. At least we got a 1st round next year, and more likely, Chicago is not going to be a playoff team.
I mean, honestly, a 1st round pick next year is huge.
Oh, it is going to be huge, and they said the 1st round picks coming next year because they'll actually be able to do everything they usually do are like gold. That's what people were saying.
Here we are.
I'm in the middle of my text. Sorry. Giants. How's this sound? Giants got bitched so bad by Eagles. Giants wanted Smith. Eagles hop them to steal their guy. Giants retreat. Bad luck. That's how I feel.
And son.
I think Gettleman got bullied into trading back. I think all the things about how he never trades back. And I said before, dude, I said it before the draft. He's going to trade back because he got bullied into trading back. I'm telling you, dude.
You know what? It was just honestly, for the most part, I'm with you as far as the trading back. I mean, but the way the talent's sliding because there's 5 guys in the top that are going to be in like the top 15 that we want to draft. Well, the 4 quarterbacks. So hopefully Mac Jones actually gets in there. So all that talent is sliding down.
All right, I'm going to say Dallas goes Slater, Parsons, Farley, or Newsome.
You just want to keep naming players or what?
No, that's and Tucker. That's 2 D. It's 2 D backs or Parsons if they want to work in the D, or 2 offensive linemen.
One of those.
Did you just want to start with the A's and go through the B's too, or?
I think
Yeah.
it's Parsons.
I think it could be.
I don't think you have to go too far.
I think it's Slater. That's who I think it is.
Dallas on the clock. Is Dallas trying to trade down? Maybe with
Patriots.
Patriots. But who's going to take a QB on the next?
Well, yeah, no, they aren't worried about QB.
Yeah.
Well, you could get a replacement for.
And you know
Kirk
what?
Cousins.
Are you ready to? Are you guys ready to hate me? Are you ready to hate me?
Because I just realized Washington is above us.
Are you guys ready to hate me?
What?
I don't even mean what I'm about to say. but it just feels going to feel so good because I'm angry right now that I want to just make everyone else just feel terrible. Do you ever have that feeling? It's like deep inside, you try to keep it in.
Go.
I'm going to let it out, okay?
Go ahead.
Was it worth the Giants beating Dallas in the last game of the year to lose that freaking pick to the Dallas Cowboys? We would have Devontae Smith right now. Do we remember if they won that game last year? No. But we know we didn't get Smith, did we?
We do know we won that game because you know what? We could have made playoffs.
The players can't. I'm not telling the players. I'm not telling the players to lose. Oh, who do we beat? We beat Dallas, right?
Yeah.
In the last game of the year? Yeah, right. Exactly.
We beat Dallas, and then Philly wasn't punks. We beat in the playoffs.
Wait,
which we would have been drafted 19. So technically we're drafting a lower pick than that.
None of you are pissed that Washington is ahead of us picking?
I don't care about anything.
No, what's Washington taking?
Whoever we want. How about that?
You know what? That's who I have Veriteka going to anyway, is Washington.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It's going to be Carson. I'm going to be so upset.
If it's Parsons, it's not going to be Parsons. They're not taking another linebacker.
Yeah, but
have you seen their defense?
Yeah, but they got that's the one thing. They got Jalen Smith. They also got what's the dude from the big dude. I can't even think of his damn name right now.
Sean Lee.
No, he retired actually a couple days ago.
Oh man, gentlemen in the comments, in the chats, who are we thinking? Who is Dallas taking? as soon as
hold on, shut it. Yeah, there it is.
Wow. Wow.
Well, that's who we have to deal with. So we got Chase Young and Micah Parsons.
Here comes James snapping. Waiting for those messages. Really? Well, Jalen Smith better be like, oh, this is my last year in Dallas.
That sucks.
Damn it.
Um,
All right. You know what? I didn't even want Parsons. It's cool. Damn it.
I thought it. Oh, man.
All right.
If somehow Vera Tucker were to drop to the Giants at 20, I would be thrilled. That's a guy that I would have taken at 11. If they grab him at 20,
I have no problem with them taking him at 20.
That would be great, dude. He's a solid guard who you probably just won't have to worry about.
Sending. Can you hear this?
The fucking Cowboys got Parsons.
I think our NFC's rivals listen to James because every time he wants somebody, they end up on a rival.
Can we just review that amongst Giants Nation, the two players that we wanted the most, amongst everybody, consensus, have now gone to the Eagles and the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Gettleman, I cannot stand Gettleman. I just can't. I just always feel like we're behind the 8 ball with him.
It's all going to matter on what we get at 20. I'm curious what we're going to get at 20. And do I wish we got Parsons? Absolutely, but what are you going to do?
What are you going to do? Oh, my God.
But I'll tell you right now, I'm not even trying to pronounce his name, the linebacker from Notre Dame.
Yeah, LBJ.
If we took him at 20, I wouldn't be mad at that.
So my prayer now at this point is Slater or Vera Tucker at 20, but they're not going to make it through 7 picks.
No. Vera Tucker is a possibility, but Slater's definitely not.
ESPN's layout is so horrible.
That's why I'm watching NFL Network.
Oh my God. Their bottom third, right? They have Micah Parsons is interviewing. Right next to him is the logo of the Chargers. You would think that the Chargers selected him. So dumb.
The only sucky thing is that Parsons really wanted to be a Giant too because he wanted to play for his coach again.
So wait a minute, hold up. And not only did they go Eagles Cowboys, they flanked the Giants at 11. Mm-hmm. We're surrounded. We got surrounded by 2 guys who we wanted. They're on both sides of us. You look to your left,
and obviously
they look to your right. Oh, hey.
And they both. It's
I just looked to the wrong side. I said left and looked this way.
Yeah. Well, it looks like it's like having 2 bullies that are right next to you, and then all of a sudden they team up and they're cool because they traded with each other just to hate you.
Oh my God! Oh my God! What 2?
Why is this day always a stressful one? Like, we were happy with Saquon. Everybody was happy with Saquon, except maybe some people that really were down on it. But it was exciting, right? Oh, Eli's still around, whatever. The Daniel Jones night was one of the worst nights of my life. I know it sounds like I have a pretty good life, but I literally dropped my phone, a usual suspect style. I dropped it. It smashed. It was. I couldn't believe they took Daniel Jones. I couldn't believe they took Dexter Lawrence at 17. I'm like, yeah, really good player, but we don't need another IDL. Then they got Baker, who's not even on the team anymore. That was just terrible. I couldn't believe it. And then last year, I guess last year with Thomas, but then in the second round, I wanted YGM or Bond, and they went with Xavier. Last year wasn't so bad, but this stuff just stings. Every year, someone hops us and just screws with us. It's like I just feel like our GM gets bullied, dude. People in the comments. Do you agree with me? Can you just write? Do you think that we get bullied? Like, do you feel like Gettleman, like no one fears him, no one really respects him? The other GMs are like, oh, we could pull one over on this old guy. Like, write to me right now out there if you agree with me.
Do you guys think it was a bad trade?
Like we're always just getting thank you, Intel, the developer. I just feel like we have a guy at the helm that's just he's not savvy.
I see you, Nick. I see what you're doing. Gettleman gotta go. Well, the draft is not over. Maybe.
Well, aren't these all the same people that complained they didn't trade down for Saquon? When Saquon.
All right, so hear me out. All right, so hear me out. Before this draft started, I said the guys I'd be happy with. Okay, I said Chase, Sewell, Pitts, they'll be gone. I said Smith, Waddle, gone. I said Slater, Vera Tucker, and they're both still alive, but they're not going to be there at 20 is the issue. It's going to be freaking Kwity Paye. I can't believe this. Somebody take Kwity Paye. Please, somebody take Kwity Paye. I don't know if I'd rather.
Why do you hate the guy?
No, I don't. That's not
after the one video I saw him, I'm like, all right, this dude's actually
look,
like motivated.
It's a knee-jerk reaction, and when I said that's not fair, I didn't mean you weren't being fair. I'm saying me ripping on him like this isn't fair. I think I have him rated in the mid-20s, and I have edge as not something I really want to focus on the offense this year. I think it's so important for Jones. I said it. Galladay gets hurt, offensive line struggles. We win 5 games. Jones is gone. Gettleman's gone. We start all over again. I don't want that. I want to give him everything he needs. So I just am saying no Kwity Paye, not so much because of him, but more because I think that's who they'll go with, and I don't want that pick as a position. So that's kind of
where you just want them to focus on offense.
At least in the first round. If there's a great value in the second round, you want to bring on a guy who's going to help the pass rush, God bless it. But I just want to give Jones either an offensive lineman to solidify or a weapon So we'll see. The kid from Virginia Tech, you talking about Farley? Or
Farley's intriguing, but he's supposedly got back issues.
Slater has short arms. He does, but Chaz, let me tell you, buddy, if Slater dropped to 20, I mean, you got to do that. I have him at 11 on my board. Most people have him some people have him higher. So we'll see. The last message I got was from my dad. It's sad, but more pathetic. That was him on Gettleman. Wait, why are they shooting Slater? The Chargers. Wait, hold up. The Chargers took Slater because they're showing him smiling and stuff, and he's like his family's with him and stuff. They made it look like that the Chargers just took him, which is who I thought. I mean, they're going to go. Chargers will go offensive line. One of those two guys. Minnesota's also going to take one of those two guys. So again, we're not getting a lineman at 20 unless the Giants trade back in.
I'm gonna say Minnesota's Quiddy Pay.
Oh my god.
Minnesota always takes linemen, which I don't know if that means they'll do it again. I won't do it again, but Jalen Phillips.
Slater's gone.
I'm trying to get surprised, and all you guys want to keep saying the picks before they go out there.
I haven't said one. No, dude.
It wasn't you, Will. It wasn't you, Will. I see
What'd
the
you
comments.
do, Marco? You saw it?
No,
I saw
they
people are in
Slater.
comments. Or I don't know if they're saying it as they think that's going to happen, or
that's exactly what it is.
I don't know the pick. Slater. It's definitely Slater.
The Los Angeles Chargers select Rashawn Slater Jr.
All right. That's official.
that's fine.
You could tell by the coverage. Man. So we're down to one player that I wanted.
That's official.
Do you guys think Mac Jones is going to New England?
What'd you say?
You think Mac Jones is going to the Patriots?
Yeah, maybe. They're going to show him in the weight room, I bet. I want to get.
Well, it's all right, guys. You know what? Don't get down. Gettleman's got something up his sleeve. Don't worry.
Yeah, he's got something up his sleeve. Freaking New England clam chowder crackers. The little crackers they give you.
Hold on. Micah Parsons has seemed to join. Hi, Micah.
Hey, what's going on? I'm gonna torment your guys' soul for the next 10 years, just so you know that.
You mean you're gonna lay us down in the locker room and thrust into our butts?
Whatever you call it, but I'll
but that isn't what you did, Micah. Isn't
that's
that
what
you
it
did
may
in college?
feel like. That's what it may feel like. But that's what's gonna happen for the next decade, too.
Micah, isn't that what you did to people in college in the locker room, your buddies?
I plead the fifth on that.
Okay. Yeah, I think you drank the fifth.
Could be what it is, but I'm about to.
I don't need it. I can't take Micah. I can't take the negative right now. I'm not happy. My friend's a Bears fan. He's sending me videos of himself cheering about Fields.
Join the fucking club. It's been 3 years of this shit. They finally trade back.
They traded back though. Baby steps. They ain't gonna make you happy every time, but they traded back.
They haven't made anybody happy lately at all, except for the Kool-Aid guys. How you been, Tim?
I've been doing great, Micah.
Yeah.
Now you're a piece of shit cowboy.
Oh my god.
Nah, this is rough.
This is rough.
Hold up. The Vikings just traded. Oh no. Vikings could be trading out of 14.
So someone wanted to jump in front of the Pats?
Yeah, to take Jones.
Yep, makes sense.
Micah,
Who the hell would that be, though?
calling in.
What?
Micah,
Who would that be?
Trade to the Jets.
The Jets moved up.
Who the
Are
hell
they
are
going
the
to
Jets
take
trying
Vera?
to get?
Are they going to take Vera Tucker? Who do the Jets want? A receiver? Bateman? Who are they going to take? A corner?
Like, who the hell-
Farley? Newsom?
Lineman.
It's
See?
Tucker.
Quiddy Pay?
This is
Very
what
Tucker.
Dude, listen to me. You guys need to listen to me.
Darcel.
If the Cowboys get Parsons and the Eagles get Smith and the Jets take Tucker, the last guy that I wanted on my board, my 3 least favorite teams all take guys that I would have been okay with.
Well,
I'm logging off, and you might. I'm not. I can't. I can't.
You're going to be pissed when Washington gets Rodgers.
yeah.
oh my god. Micah, you shouldn't be talking about other teams in your division. I'm surprised you're on here.
Oh, my God. We're not supposed to be talking about other teams in the division. We can't talk about anything else.
You're a professional now.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
I missed you guys. It's been a while. How you been?
Doing great, man.
yeah, we
How's
love
quarantine treating everybody? Everybody getting out and about now? Getting vaccinated?
I've fully vaccinated as of today.
Uh-oh.
So you know what?
Watch out.
Yep.
Full fucking camp this summer.
That's right.
Are they going to take
Oh, boy.
Darisaw? Are they going to take a corner? Who's
I bet
worse
you it's
to them?
Darcel.
Oh, could it be a running back?
No, you don't take.
No, you wouldn't do that. No. I know. I'm just trying to think of what their needs are to hop the Patriots
They
too.
need everything.
Nah, but they wouldn't take a receiver. They wouldn't take Bateman. There's too many good receivers they could still get in the back end.
I think they
A
probably.
safety, maybe.
I think it's AVT.
Yeah, I think it's Tucker.
It would make sense. They could use him. He starts day one. Makes the line better.
It's a Jets, so who knows? I mean, honestly. You know what? I'm just gonna say so I'll put this guess out there. I'm gonna say Kadarius Toney.
That'd be fine. But I do think he's going to go first round. That'd be fine. That'd be fine. I don't even care
See,
anymore.
the Jets could make these moves because they have.
I don't care anymore. I have disliked Gettleman.
Welcome
This
to
only
the party,
helps.
pal. I love how Will's so negative now. It makes me great. Well, see, Will, in 3 years, your negative will turn to giddiness, and you'll just think everything is funny at that point, like I do.
But Micah, 2 years ago, I was more negative than you. I literally, when they took Jones, Lawrence, and Baker, you almost broke my
late to the party.
I couldn't feel anything. I didn't talk to anybody. I hung up with my family. I smashed my phone. The next day in work, it affected me. I almost got fired. I can't deal.
Yeah, I was a year into it at that point. I was a year into it.
Why'd you get fired? You know who the Giants drafted? That's why I got fired.
What did you say?
How did that firing conversation go?
Yeah.
No, I didn't really.
Hey.
I didn't really.
Hey, well, how'd you get fired from your job? Do you know who the hell the Giants drafted? That's why I got fired.
So I saw my buddy just texted me what the Jets pick is. Sorry to be the guy. My buddy Jack, who you know on the show, just texted me the Jets pick.
How does he know it?
It's on Twitter. You can check
Twitter. Yeah, you go. Twitter's on it. All the reporters were supposed to stop doing that.
My dad says it's like, why would you do something if every year you had to put your head in a barbecue and get burned, and then by the time it heals up, you put your hand back in the barbecue? That's what it's like by me getting invested in the draft.
Yeah, I see the reports as well with the Jets stuff.
All right, so now at this point, I am feeling my anger go from like it's kind of like controllable and a joke to like now it's going to affect my life. Like I have to keep it together
Oh,
because I'm
it's
so angry.
It's Vera Tucker then. Huh?
It is, yeah, it is. Oh, I didn't tell you guys that.
No, you yelled back. I give you credit.
Yeah.
I didn't realize. You know, I'm having so many conversations. I'm forgetting who I told. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm fine with Vera Tucker being the pick.
Micah, what do you think about that pick, Micah? Micah's in glory.
He's smoking.
I think he forgot he was Micah.
For you people that are surprised that Micah Parsons is on our podcast, it's actually
Tim, don't break the fifth wall, Tim. Yes, he is on our podcast. Junebug, I would love to get Tony from Florida.
I wouldn't hate that pick either.
I just love the name.
The Giants are going to get Kwity Paye, and I'm going to have to realize I have to stop. Like I stopped watching football. Like I can't do this anymore.
This is not the Make it official. There we go.
They're disappointed because they don't know anything.
Oh, it's Jets fans. Come on. Let's be serious.
They were hoping it was Trevor Lawrence.
Was he taken?
Yeah.
All right. So here we go. Billy Belichick.
Him sitting still and just getting Mac Jones.
Didn't have to do nothing.
So I'm going to go ahead and say that this could not have gone any worse
for the Giants,
because not only didn't they get anybody, but the guys I wanted went to teams I hate, and the Giants are prime set up to take an edge player that I just don't want. So this, as my girlfriend walks by and is probably like, why do you do this to yourself? This literally, of every scenario that I could have thought of,
would have been the worst.
This is out of 1,000 simulations, this would have been the 1,000th I would have chosen.
So it sounds like Mac Jones is going to be the pick.
All right. So then we have Arizona looking for wide receiver. Probably not.
I mean, they drafted Christian Kirk, and they had another receiver too. So I don't know.
Then we have ahead of us.
You're on the air, baby.
This is a professional show.
Yeah.
Just want to let her know so she didn't do anything weird. Gettleman is so happy right now because he wants an edge defender, and he's feeling like he's going to get his first edge off the board. They're either going to take Kwity, no production pay, Phillips, one hug from Roger Goodell away from being concussed and out of retiring, and Aziz, my knee is going to be evaporated by season's first game, Ojulari.
It's going to be Jalen Phillips. Jesse Armstead gave his thumbs up of approval.
Darius Tony. I don't know. I think I would rather have Bateman.
I'd rather have Bateman if I had to choose between the two.
Oh my God! I hope to take the receiver. That'd be great.
The good news is that this year, next time, we'll have two of these picks to be agonizing over.
Oh, Micah,
next year we literally could have number 1 and number 2.
I wasn't listening to you guys. I was trying to listen to the actual pick. What did you guys say?
I mean,
come next year, we're gonna have number 1 and number 2.
Thank you for your service. Yes. Well, next year we have 9 picks.
It's always next year, dude. When's it now?
It's never this year. It hasn't been this year since 2012, 2013.
Is this Mac Jones? Yeah, it's Jones.
Say it. Oh, look at Billy, huh?
Who's Billy? What are you talking about?
Belichick.
Look at this guy. It's like, hey guys, I'm here to teach this impoverished school how to sing. We're going to put on a musical, and we're going to sing. We're going to do My Fair Lady. Who wants to be Liza Doolittle? He doesn't look like that to anybody else. All right, my buddy Jack wants Ojolari at 20.
Ojolari at 20.
Well, if I got my choice, I'm going Jalen Phillips.
Oh my God! So you want Daniel Jones? You want Jones to be on his ass on every play and have no one to throw to? Galladay gets hurt. Fifth game of the year. Offensive line is similar to last year, and the Giants have the second worst offense in football again. That's what you're really hoping for. How is their offense going to get better?
If Daniel Jones goes down, we have Mike Lennon. Hello.
I can't. I'd rather have John Lennon now.
Man, the Jets, Becton, Veritaka, and Zach Wilson within a 2-year span.
And they're still going to be shitty because they're
Arizona needs a D-back. Yeah, the Giants are going to grab a freaking edge. It's going to be one of those 3 guys: Ojolari, Pay, Phillips, unless they take. I don't
want to put it out there, but
Bateman, Marshall, some guys like Elijah Moore. Actually, you want to know what? I've been seeing a lot of people I respect. Actually, this might turn me around a little bit. You ready?
Oh, here we go.
Then a lot of people say there aren't a top 3 receivers in this class. There are a top 4, and it's not Bateman. But the number 4 receiver,
Elijah Moore,
is Elijah Moore.
He's short, man.
Is he?
He's like 5'8".
Oh, no way. Is he?
Yeah, he's phenomenal, dude. You would love.
Oh, he's phenomenal, but
but hold up,
short
though.
Dude.
So he's not going to be like on the outside, like a deep threat. Yeah,
he's a slot.
So Bateman.
He's a deep threat. He's a playmaking threat anywhere he touches the ball.
No, but what I'm saying is, if we're going to go Shepard in the slot, which we should, and Galladay on the outside, we need another outside guy.
You got to remember, you're not drafting just for this year. Like you can get rid of Shepard and cost you like $3-4 million.
Come next year.
The year after that.
All right, so maybe someone like Elijah Moore. I wouldn't be that. I just want offense,
if we're talking about guys who are like a brush away from a concussion problem, let's not forget that Shepard was, he had issues, so I mean, I think at this point you just get a good football. That's why, like we're naming guys, like just get a good fucking player. Like I think that when you're sitting there at 11, you can narrow it down to say, okay, well, who's going to be there? Like a Horn or a Smith or a Slater or a Parsons. And you get at 20, it's like, all right, get me a good fucking football player. And I think that no matter what, they got holes all over the place. I think that
they really don't have holes all over the place, though. They really kind of just have no edge rusher and no offensive lineman.
All over the place.
Even like a guy like, honestly, guys, like, okay,
those are important positions, though.
Christian Darrisaw, Tavon Jenkins, Samuel Cosme. These guys as offensive linemen, I know they're tackles, and I don't want to tackle because then what do you do with you're going to waste Pert, you're going to move Thomas.
Well, what scares me is, do we know Pert is good? Like in one breath they'll say we're not afraid to draft over a guy, and then you see a quote a week later that says, "Oh yeah, Matt Pert's our guy." Like, if the board would have dictated, you could have taken Slater then. Would any of us we would have been celebrating right now if they would have taken Slater?
All right, here, I'm going to look at my big board.
Reminds me of Justin Pugh.
Slater's a good player, man. Come on.
Oh, I thought you said JPP. Sorry.
Well, he's the
fellas,
tight end. He's the JPP of tight ends. What is it?
JPP of tight ends, yeah.
I'm getting a phone call from Papa Presti here.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. Should I put him on the air? No.
Sure. Your hit screen.
We're 4 picks away. We got a good hour before we
I'm on the pod right now, but I'm walking away for a second. Nah, it's all good. Nah, it's okay. Let me see what the card is. Hold on. That.
Boom. I can't believe we got sandwiched.
I thought they did us a favor. I thought it was great. I thought they did us a huge favor. They jumped us, took Smith. And if we would have taken Parsons, it would have been great. Then, worst night ever.
All right. So on ESPN's big board, they got Pay, Farley, Darisaw, Phillips, Moore, Newsom, Davis, Jenkins, Collins, Harris, Bateman, Ojulari, Tony. Those are the BPAs.
I hope they trade back again.
Just going.
So, for curiosity,
Who do I want?
Yeah, Micah.
I want fucking Parsons.
Who
That's who I wanted.
for now?
Oh, he's on the Cowboys, dude. How am I supposed to live with that? He's gonna kill us. It's gonna be so bad.
Nikki Stakes keeps on texting me. He wants Farley. And if he wasn't at Hooters slamming beers, he could join. That's probably the best time to join. Yeah, I want to see the Hooters action in there. Get the camera going, flipping the camera around.
I think it's
Washington.
Jalen Phillips is going to be the pick.
No, you want Phillips? That means Washington's going to grab him. Hello.
Yeah.
Nikki, you're on, baby.
Oh, here we go. Hey, boys.
You'll still see him twice a year.
I can't hear nobody. All I see is and butt. all I know is that Caleb Farley is going 20. He was the best corner in football last year, minus the back surgery. Oh, wait. The year before that, minus the back surgery.
That's what you're picking?
No, it was
I would eat that
year.
pick. Again, just like the.
He's breaking all up.
If it's not,
Yes, he's breaking all up.
I'm assuming guys get clear their medicals.
Mm-hmm.
I got concerns about Farley and Phillips and those guys. Phillips intrigues me the most. Who?
Washington?
Who?
Yeah.
Who?
I cannot wait.
Tim's breaking.
Who doesn't get in the pass
I think
rush?
he's saying Washington. He's breaking up, so it's coming off.
All right. Okay. No. I thought. All right. Yeah. But we could use
What
another
up?
pass rush.
Tim, you're breaking up, my friend. Timmy. Man.
Oh, Belichick just staying where he is and getting Mac Jones.
And getting him out where he wanted. Didn't even have to move. Just,
They didn't even have to move up. Right where he wanted
I
him.
have such a head. I can't believe this.
No, I can't hear him.
Can you hear? Tim, can you hear?
Hello?
So is your dad pissed?
So my dad said, you know what the Giants should do?
Well,
The Giants should just forfeit the draft and just let their division rivals choose who they pick. And I go, Dad, that's what's happening now anyway. That's what the system is now anyway. The Giants sit back. They let the NFC East come in and trade around them and bing and bang and boom and take who they want. And the Giants go, well, who should I get now? Unbelievable.
I can't.
I know. Jack says we're getting Quiddy pay. Lock it up. Lock it in. You know, if they got pay at like 25, that's fine. I'm praying. Although I'd rather have pay than Phillips because of the concussions.
Yeah, just because that gets me nervous, man. Considering we thought we were one concussion away from Sterling Shepard retiring. Now we have a guy who's already have 3 before he even gets into the league. Oh man.
So now the Jets have their quarterback, and they have Becton, and they have Vera Tucker, and they got Mims. You don't want them getting good here, Giants fans.
Oh my God. True, concussions are no joke. I hear you.
Jack said he heard that Ojulari had a degenerative. Oh no, who said Ojulari had a degenerative knee?
We saw it in the tweet.
But then Jack said he can't find anything on that all of a sudden.
Done. Let's get the search back up for that.
Who's picking? The Raiders. I think they're going to take Tevon Jenkins or Darisaw. Leatherwood. Okay. That's the problem, dude. There's no guards left for us. The guys left it was Leatherwood. It's Cosme, who's a tackle. It's Tavon Jenkins, who's a tackle. It's Darisaw, who I like a lot and would like a lot of 20, but he's a tackle.
What up?
Back on, Tim. All right, so we got Miami, Washington, and then we're up.
We're going to be all right. We're going to be all right.
Washington's going to take an offensive lineman. Washington's going to take Christian Darisaw. Literally the last guy on my board that I said I'd be okay with. I said, that's who Washington's going to take. And, of course, it's in the division. This is unbelievable. Every guy on my board went to someone except for Waddle to Miami. I would have been okay with Waddle. I got to plug in my computer. As it says, it's running low here.
Justin is calling us to trade back again.
I think why not trade back again? Why not? Mattering on what we're getting. But you kidding me? Leonard Williams with Jalen Phillips? Disgusting. It's going to be awesome.
Like I said, I feel like I'm a broken record. The concussions worries me, though.
Yeah, of course but you know what? Like I said, if the doctors clear them, the doctors cleared them. If they don't, okay.
Yeah. Kai Gotti, if we don't get Phillips and Bateman, he's going to be pissed.
That honestly, if you got, that's who I'm hoping for is Bateman.
Dickerson's an interesting idea too. I mean, some people think he's really, really good. Definitely the next interior offensive lineman, but he's coming off an ACL, dude. I just can't. Our whole team is coming off an ACL. I just can't do it, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Dickerson, not in the first round. No.
Man, Miami. I think Miami could take Jalen Phillips. He's from Miami. They could use an edge. I think that might be Phillips. I feel better if Phillips was off the.
It's gonna be Dar. I think it's Darrisaw.
Darrisaw. Oh yeah, because they took. Oh, they didn't. That's you know what? That's a good call because I had them taking. Yeah, they could use an offensive tackle. It's probably Darrisaw. Washington might take an offensive lineman too, man. Darn it, damn it.
Yeah, because Sheriff went somewhere else, right? Their guard.
I forget where Sheriff went.
You know Gettleman is looking at defensive tackles as we speak. Come on, let's be serious.
Oh my God! Imagine they take Barmore.
Loves him.
Wouldn't doubt it. You never have enough interior defensive linemen.
Yes, you can.
When you have no defensive ends.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I called it. I called it.
Yep.
I called it.
All right, so we don't have to worry about that.
Oh well, you know what? You may get mad. Well, it's gonna be Quiddy Pay.
I know.
All right, or Bateman is a possibility. Do you
Bateman or Tony? Honestly, I like Bateman better, but I like Bateman better.
Dude,
but
even the big guy, Marshall. I mean, Terrace Marshall from LSU.
He's got injury concerns, supposedly.
Does he?
They started saying it like this past 2 weeks.
Oh God, it's Quiddy Pay, guys. We're getting Quiddy Pay at 20. It's just the funniest thing.
But you know what? I'm fine with getting Quiddy Pay at 20. Then I was pissed if he was going to go there at 11. Quiddy Pay has been compared to Justin Tuck.
Do you think they go more?
Go what?
Guys.
Giants could go more?
Guys.
Yeah.
What?
Guys, guess what? We got 2 picks next year. We can just fast forward to next year. We don't got to worry about this year.
You're right. You're right.
You're joking. Last time we had 3 picks was the worst draft we ever had.
They completely fall on their face this year. Gettleman gets fired. The new GM has 2 new first-round picks.
And no
hunky-dory.
And by the way, we keep kicking this can down the line. Like, when are we going to start? Come on.
No.
When is now? When is tomorrow become today?
Soon.
Oh, I thought you'd be. That's
when will then be now?
Soon.
Fucking soon.
Gettleman just gets bullied and beat up by everybody, man. He just every year they swoop in. Was it Dallas or Washington?
He's not going to get fleeced. He's not going to offer him a hot dog and a pretzel.
No. Not going to get fleeced.
I missed eating dinner for this. I worked out like just before this.
Somebody who texted me, trade back again.
Justin.
I was about to say that. I was about to say there's a trade back.
All right. What do you guys think? You think it's going to be an offensive player or a defensive player?
It's Quiddy Pay.
Quiddy Pay.
Yeah, it's going to be Quiddy Pay. But you know what? I'm fine with Quiddy Pay at 20. Compared to 11.
Well, it's better, but that's like saying I'd rather get kicked in the nuts than kicked in the face.
Boom! You said it. I feel like I got kicked in the nuts. The minute Parsons went to the fucking Cowboys, that was a nut kick.
Oh my God! You can't spell pain without pay.
And then you hear what he said? Did you see when he got interviewed? What he said?
What?
I'm going to play with Samuels and Van Der Esch. We're about to go LBU. I was like, oh, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
Everyone's throwing it in up there like it's a done deal. Kwity Paye is not a done deal.
Dude, the Giants had at their disposal. The Giants had the chance to draft Parsons, Slater, and Vera Tucker, and they chose. They didn't want any. They didn't want really good offensive linemen. They didn't want the best defensive player in the draft. They don't want that. They're going to take a top 5 edge, maybe, in Kwity Paye. My number 4 edge or 3.
Yep.
They're going to take him and a number 1 pick next year when Jones is gone because the offense blows this year and have to start the whole – Gettleman needs to be fired by 11 o'clock.
Oh, yeah. I love Giants fans.
My dad just predicted what the Giants are going to do with the pick.
Trade out?
They're going to trade the pick for 4 number 5 picks starting in 2025.
I'll tell you something. You know what? If they get Tony here, what do you think about that?
I don't mind Tony or Bateman.
I would be happy. I would be happy if they took a wide receiver. I would be happy with Tony, with Moore, with Bateman. Darisaw is still on the board.
Yeah.
Yes, I think so.
I don't want him because the tackle, I guess. But let me see.
All right, Washington is on the clock, though.
Washington's got an offensive lineman. This is Darisaw, the last player that I want going to a division rival. It's just poetry at this point.
Yeah, this very well could be Darisaw.
This is Darisaw, the last player that I wanted. Boy, I should start wanting players I don't want, saying out loud, I want Kwity Paye, and then Dallas.
I've tried that. That shit don't work either.
Doesn't work? Okay.
No. We're fucking doomed, bro. That's it.
All right, I'm looking at my board. The highest rated player I still have on my board is Najee Harris, which we don't care about.
He's not getting fleeced.
Darisaw. It's running backs, and the next highest player I have is Bateman and Samuel Cosme, and then Ojulari, the edge Ojulari. I'd rather have Ojulari than Paye, but if he has a knee thing, I don't know if that's true or not.
If
they took Ojulari at 20, I'd at least be like, all right, I love the guy.
What about Rosensaw? Rosensaw.
Who?
The Greg Rosensaw, the dude from Miami.
Oh, Rousseau?
Yeah, Rousseau.
This is Darisaw.
Okay.
Oh, the linebacker.
He's fast as crap, but he got over.
Did they pick Jay Davis?
Yes.
Yes.
You son of a bitch.
Boy,
son of a bitch.
He's good, but he's overdrafted. They overdrafted him.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
He's Kentucky, right?
Yeah. He was the guy where if I wanted a wide receiver, he was the guy I wanted in the second round to make up for not getting Parsons. He was like my mini Parsons.
No, Collins is mini Parsons. Highest remaining on my. I can't.
Dude, he's good. This kid's good.
All right, I'm gonna create the list of people I can live with.
Gentlemen.
Oh my god.
All right.
Oh my god.
Who you guys go? Who you guys want, and who do you think the pick's gonna be?
I'm gonna throw up.
It's Paye, and I'm gonna throw up.
I'm gonna throw up.
I think it's gonna be Kwity Paye too, but I'm hoping for Bateman.
Oh
this night couldn't get. Just when I thought this night couldn't get any fucking worse, Jamin Davis, and then watch this. Watch this. Oh. Oh, this is infuriating. Oh, I love this.
Wait, who might be okay with? Darisaw, Bateman, Moore, Tony, Cosme, Jenkins. Anyone else I'm forgetting? I'm trying to do a quick text here.
The Giants are officially on the clock, everyone.
Oh, my God.
Jordan Renan said the Giants were looking at Kwity Paye at 11, having him at 20 is a home run.
Dude, let's not do the thing here where we like let's not give this one away.
We know
get ready for it.
We know it's gonna be Kwity Paye. Oh, you already saw it, James?
There's gonna be a section of Giant fans that just love this, that drink the Kool-Aid and love it.
No, it's not official yet.
This is
I know you're checking Twitter, you bastard.
I am.
Next year, this is going to pay off.
It's gonna what off?
Pay off next year.
It's gonna what off?
Pay off.
What off?
Pay off.
Why are you saying both words? What off?
Pay off.
Pay off.
Pay.
Yeah, Quiddy pay.
I can't. I just can't.
Uh-huh.
You put
My
Quiddy
bad,
Pay next to Leonard Williams, we're gonna dominate.
Yeah.
Quiddy Pay is not an Ed, like he's like Ed Oliver. He's like not.
Yeah.
He had 1.5. His tackles for a loss plus sacks per game compared to the strength of schedule he played was worse than Perkins, Osai, Ojolari, and on pace with Phillips. Statistically, he's a top 5 edge. But he's like 22. He's going to be 23 in a couple of months, whereas like Ojolari and Rousseau. I'd rather Gregory Rousseau than Pay. He's got more upside, in my opinion. I really, if they said Gregory Rousseau, I would be like, I'd be shocked, but I'd be like, all right, I think he's got more potential, maybe. Man. Gettleman, he just wills this shit. I can't do it. I don't even want to check Twitter. Like I'm. This is the thing where it's like death. I'm trying to prolong it as much as possible. If I just don't, if I don't look at the TV, it never happened. I can't. I can't do this.
Welcome
and my
to the
friend
party,
Jack
man.
is going to break my balls and tell me it's Pay. I know he's going to tell me. I'm going to just tweet this, and it's going to come to fruition here. I'm going to just tweet all these things here. My buddies are feeling bad for me. They're like, "Come on, Elijah Moore, you can do it!" Like trying to like get me like. They try to like. They don't even care. They just know how on the ledge. Oh my god. It's gonna be. I don't even know why I don't want to tweet.
We all know it's Quiddy Pay.
Keeper is gonna make fun of me when I wrote not Quiddy Pay and it's Quiddy. His last name sounds like Pain and his first name sounds like Quit. I just can't.
I wouldn't mind the Notre Dame linebacker. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, but like, look, they're already showing Pay. Now does he not know yet though?
From Ralph Vacchiano, the Giants were hell bent on taking a wide receiver at 11. Wouldn't shock me if they took one at 20. Also, there's some good ones available.
Oh, if we get Bateman, I'll be ecstatic.
I'll be okay. I'll be okay with Bateman. I'll be okay. I'm not gonna look it up on Twitter. I just typed in Giant and then I'm just not. Are we gonna make a pact to go through this together?
Ryan,
yes, we're going through this together because you know what? I know one of the people are gonna leave a comment when it happens.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Should I take off the comments off the screen?
Nah, it's fine. I'm just not gonna look at them. I'm just looking at the screen. The pick is in. Here we go, fellas. Oh no. Dara saw me. My buddy, I'm not reading it. I'm just reading texts. My buddy's like, Dara saw this and that, like hoping for it. Oh, friggers. I got to call Jack.
Is that your sponsor?
I know who it is.
Why are you looking, you idiot?
I have to.
We're going through this together, I thought. Oh, you guys are dicks.
Who saw it already? Marco.
Marco looked. You know, the computer guy's always going to look.
Marco, you know it, don't you? And you
Marco, are you happy or you're not happy?
No, he's not happy. He put his hands over his face. He put his hands over his face. Marco, I'm mad at you on behalf of the Giants right now. Look at you. You're giving it away.
I'm not giving it away.
You're giving it a Pay.
I'm not giving
Now I'm looking it up on Twitter.
You guys are dicks. I'm not looking.
I know the pick. I'm not saying.
I don't know about that one.
Here we go.
Shush your face up.
Don't say nothing.
I'm telling you, someone in the chat is gonna be happy.
Oh, Caleb Farley, huh?
No. Oh my god.
With the 20th pick in the 2021 NFL
I'm cool with it.
Okay, I'm cool with that.
I'm cool with it at 20. Given what they did, I'm fine with it. I have him ranked in the 30s. It's a little bit of a reach. He's extremely fast, extremely quick. He's an over the middle guy. He's a quicker Waddle, but not as fast. He doesn't have breakaway speed, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm on with Jack here. Jack, you're on the pod kind of. I'm happier with that than what I thought I was. It's okay.
I would have liked Bateman over him, but whatever.
Yeah, I would have liked Bateman no more. But
You would have everybody would rather Bateman. I like Tony. I had Tony, guys. I'll talk to everybody here. I had Tony going in the mid-20s to Jacksonville. So to me, it's a reach, but whatever. I mean, it's a weapon. It's underneath. He's very dangerous. He's going to
So
give
you got
you
your offensive guy. So you know
yeah,
what?
I mean, look at him. He's going to get open. He's going to, you know what he is? It's 3rd and 4. He runs a quick slant. They're not going to be able to stop anybody. You know, you're not going to be able to stop him. So
I'm with you on that. And the thing I like about it is the same reason I liked Waddle over Smith. So I think in the offense they can use him more versatile to use him. And I think Tony's got the same thing.
Tony
Like you put him in different positions.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, his highlight reel is very it's very impressive. He shakes. He's got his top 3 plays were as good as anybody's top 3 plays. His speed in the combine and the pro day was exceptional. He's extremely tiny, but he's a safety valve. He's a guy you dump it off and he can get you that third. He can get you that 3rd down and short type of thing. So I don't know. I'm happier with it than if they would have gone edge. Was Jones a weapon? But I still don't know how the offensive line is going to hold up. But when the offensive line breaks down, put off to Tony, he's quick as all hell. He's going to beat his guy off the ball.
Who called it earlier in the chat? Like way early.
Yeah. So as it is right now, Jack, let me hit you back in a little bit, okay? All right, later. Yeah, that's a little bit of a.
It wasn't Quiddy Pay.
Yeah, I know. So we do all that. We get him out of. I had a 2nd round grade on him. I had him as like a late 1st, early 2nd round grade. So it's all right. I don't know. It's like I don't know. We'll see.
I'm fine with that because they did it at 20.
Yeah.
All right, Darius Tony, 5'11", 194, wide receiver and punt returner.
Well, at least he weighs more than Slim Reaper.
Does he?
Yep. He's almost 200 pounds.
On the official NFL site, they have him listed as 6 feet 193, 31 1/4 arms, 9 1/2 and 9 1/4 hands. Sorry.
So here's what I'm gonna do.
I don't see it. I don't see it. Junebug. Tony's going to be a beast. You watch. All right. No, a lot of people are liking it.
No, it's a weapon. It's another weapon. I'm cool with it. If
they really wanted a wide receiver, it goes to show you that.
Yeah. It shows you it would definitely have been Smith. It would have definitely been Smith.
It would have been Smith. That's what's upsetting. I had Tony at 31 in the draft. Believe it or not, I had him ranked behind Ojulari, Phillips, Pay, and those edge rushers. But I think it might be more what we need, even Rousseau. But I think it might be more what we need right now. I have him as the. Let's see. I'm surprised to go with more than. I had Chase White Waddle, Smith, Bateman, Moore, Tony. Tony is the 6th best wide receiver in the class, ahead of Terrace Marshall. So I don't know. It's just going to irk me, whatever Smith becomes, that we were one pick away. And us, like, that's just what bugs the hell out of me.
Man, I can't even.
Marco, you're not happy about it?
I would have rather have Bateman. Oh, I'll give the guy a shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's a playmaker without a doubt, and it added more speed to our offense.
Honestly, he wasn't on my radar, so I'm not that into.
Do you not know that much about him, kind of?
I know him, but I didn't. He would be in the running because I
remember. It's funny when you mention his height, because I remember watching his highlight tape and I'm like, this guy's like 5'6", and then I remember looking at his height and I was like, wait, really? It's just so strange.
Oh man,
I thought he was like 5'11". Tony.
Yeah, I'm saying I thought he looks like he's like 5'6" on the field for some reason, but he's actually decent height.
The only thing I question is his hands are a little inconsistent. If he could be more consistent with his hands, I think it'll be fine. I'm not thrilled. I thought I would walk away from tonight with either one of the corners, Parsons.
Oh yeah, you were all D.
Or Slater.
You were all D. That's right.
Or
yeah,
Slater.
I would have rather Bateman on the outside, because right now Slayton is our other outside guy. So what are they going to do? They're going to put Shepard on the outside this year, because
I think Tony will play the outside.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I don't know how much actual speed. He's quick as all hell. And like I said, if you watch his highlights, there's three or four highlights in there where you're going to go, wait, what? He's like like Eric Metcalf, or like a Dante Hall, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but
I just don't know how that'll play out consistently over a long period of time. And I don't know how. It's just so weird. There's a lot to take in. We were picking at 11. I wasn't thinking about these guys. Now we're picking at 20. I don't have it in my head just yet what's good value at 20, if you know what I mean. Like, I've been thinking what's good value at 11. I had him at 31. I had him going at like 27. We took him at 20, so it's a bit of a reach, but I'm still happy they went offense. But I don't know that he was the guy. I would have, if they're going to go with a guy like that, I think I would rather go with Elijah Moore. The Colts, I thought were going to take Newsome, the D-back maybe. Not that we care really much anymore. What I want to do is look at his pro day. So Florida pro day. See the March 31st. Colts take Kwity Paye. Everyone talks about what an unbelievable story Kwity Paye is. What is this? I guess he's not from this country. Whenever they say an unbelievable story,
No, he came from Africa.
Yeah,
and it was some like Civil War crap going on.
And he tackled the opposition leader and won the Civil War by himself. I'm sorry, am I being insensitive?
And those comments were made by Will.
Hey, now for the next 24 hours, I can get my hopes up for Joseph Osai, my favorite player in the draft. 31. What are some people saying here? We're not really talking. Trade Ingram, bro. Jesus. You're going to trade Ingram for Jesus? Yeah, I think that's a good trade, especially if it's raining out. Jesus can walk on water. We have Ross. If he can stay healthy, we might get a gem there. I want a Bateman too. Tony is now. He's exciting. He's an exciting player, Let's see here. I would have been very excited if they got Devontae Smith. That's a shame.
The one thing though that with Tony he gives us is we have a lot of different kinds of weapons on offense right now.
Well, they're going to put him in the backfield. They're going to do swing passes. I
Yeah.
don't know if Garrett can handle Tony. And I don't like when guys just get the ball in his hands, like with Odell. I don't believe that. I believe a good route and a good call and a good system makes the play. Jerry Rice, it wasn't about getting the ball in his hands. He ran good routes. They were good calls. A quarterback could get him the ball. I hate when people are like, we just got to figure out a way to get the ball in this guy's hands. Like, that's not how in any sport other than like basketball. I played lacrosse. It's like, oh, just this guy's a defensive player. Just put him in the offense. He just has to have the ball. It's like, I think you end up screwing yourself a little bit when you put too much. How can we get the ball in this guy's hands? It just play football, play within your position. So I'm not sure how that's going to work out, but
We got weapons.
the kind of guy
But with everybody, I mean, it's with everybody. Just get the ball in their hands instead of
All right,
keeping
guys,
it
you
in
ready on this?
Daniel
You guys ready on
Jones.
this here?
What's
Here's
that?
Kadarius Toney's pro day. You guys ready?
Go ahead.
All right, Micah, you with me?
I don't think he had a good pro day, from what I heard,
Micah, are you with
if I
me?
remember correctly.
I don't know if Mike is there.
Micah
Yeah,
Parsons.
he's not.
Where'd James go? Marco, you with me?
I'm with you.
This
Yeah,
is
I hear
vital
you.
information.
Busy, but I'm with you.
No, don't be busy. Be with me for about a minute here, okay?
Okay.
Kadarius Toney's pro day. Height, 6 feet, 31st percentile. Weight, 193, 31st percentile. For anybody who doesn't understand how percentiles work, it's just if you're greater than someone, it's how many people, if you're 31st, it means 30. You're taller than 31% of the people, and 69% of the people are taller than you. So height, 31st percentile, weight, 193, 31st, arm length, 31 and a quarter, 30th percentile. So his overall size is 30. He's bigger. 70% of the guys are bigger than him at wide receiver. This is just position specific. So that's kind of crazy though. Even for wide receiver being 6 feet tall, 70% of wide receivers are over 6 feet tall. Interesting. Okay. His hand is big. His hand is 48th percentile. So compared to his body, his hand is actually pretty big. Now, his vertical, 40 inches. That's 90th percentile. His broad jump, 136. That's 99th percentile. So his broad jump is as good as anybody in the NFL. That's his explosiveness, okay? His bench was 9 reps. My girlfriend's making soup right now. She could probably crank out 8, okay? And she's petite. That's 11th percentile for a wide receiver. His 40-yard dash was 4.41, which is faster than Beckham, faster than Saquon. That's 81st percentile. His short shuttle and 3-cone, which you would think shifty, 49th percentile and 64th percentile, which is kind of surprising. And those are his vitals. So he's a pretty small guy, explosive, the vertical and the broad jump, very explosive, great first step and stuff like that. Pretty shifty and pretty fast. Actually, that's faster than I thought he was. 4.41 does have breakaway speed, so he's a weapon.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And now we'll see what happens. People wondering if the Giants will trade up to grab an Ojolari or something like that. But I'm not going to get vested like I am every year. I love Joseph Asai in the second round. I think he's a top 5, maybe a top 3 edge. And people have him as far back as like 60, or like Jeremiah has him at like 88. And his production's there. He plays top competition. He had a great pro day. He's a physical freak. His motor never stops. I'd love for them to get him in the second, him or Perkins at edge. You want to go edge now, that's fine. But also in the second, and people right in, you could also go offensive line. If anybody like Humphrey or Davis and Dickerson, I don't know, maybe a Trey Smith, maybe that guy Quinn Myers, if you like him, or even like a Cosme. But that's where I think you attack the rest of the draft now. Your next 2 picks, in my opinion, should be interior offensive line and an edge rusher. And there's going to be some good edge rushers there available at 42. I love Darisaw, by the way, Joe. Darisaw, I love him a lot, but he's not gonna last to 42. And even I think they're set with their tackles, whether they should or shouldn't be. They're set with their tackles. So Darisaw is just not going to fit, in my opinion.
This is Nick Saban's quote on Kadarius Toney. Toney was an outstanding high school player. His quickness and ability to run jerk routes and change direction, get in and out of rates is fantastic. I think he's a really complete player as a receiver, especially with in the slot. Difficult matchup creates a lot of problems. That's from Saban.
Essentially, this is Sterling Shepard's replacement next year.
Yeah, basically.
Maybe. Oops.
Darius Slayton, Lord have mercy. We got bowlers everywhere. Let's go, Giants pride.
Yeah, what he really means is, Lord have mercy, I might be out of a job now.
Kadarius Toney advanced stats: 4 TDs from 20 yards plus, 24 missed tackles, 50 elimination. All right.
He's probably going to end up being our returner.
He will be a punt returner. Shiftiest player in the SEC is what he's called by someone who I respect. A lot of people don't know a lot about him. Like I said, he's the kind of guy that he'll do like 2 or 3 things. He'll be in the Sports Center top 10 like every few weeks type of thing. Hopefully. Yeah, 6 foot, 193. So really not that. I mean, he's the same size. You know, honestly, he's Jamar Chase's height, weight, and speed, guys. I mean,
yeah. So we're all right.
I don't know. It's a little early. I'm not thrilled. I don't like what happened. It's just the way it happened. Titans, I had a receiver too. Farley.
There's Farley off the board. Kim Jones, relax. He's a really good wide receiver with impressive quickness, the punt return giggles.
I mean, guys, here, watch. I don't know how good this is going to come out here. Okay, is this ridiculous? I don't want my text popping up, but watch this next play here. Hold up. Is this coming in pretty clear?
Yeah,
look at this. Watch how shifty, right? Ready? 5 guys around him. Boop. See you later. A couple quick moves. I'm in the end zone. Like, that's the kind of shit he does. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is kind of the stuff that he's gonna. I don't know how this flies in the NFL, but as a text,
Dad
screwed it up. Dad screwed it up. Nah, I love him. It's all good. Yeah, he's kind of like people are kind of saying like Waddle light. It's a weapon. It's a weapon.
They always have everybody pumped up in the room after someone gets drafted. I just want to see the one guy that's like all pissed off because they didn't take his guy. Like everybody's always like hugging, shaking hands, like, oh, that's awesome. I just want one guy to be in there. Oh, I'm so fucking pissed.
That's funny, dude. Well, let me tell you this. If I ran 1 billion simulations and you said who are the Giants taking in the first round, I never would have said.
I would never have taken.
Wait, is this Farley or is this just a fan? What's that? Was that him? Or was that a fan? You got to keep your eyes peeled here, guys, because obviously it affects who we're going to take in the second round. Although since we're picking 42 and not like 37, it's not as. There's still be a lot of wiggle room. But Gettleman could come back in the draft. He could come back. So I'm gonna head out of here, guys. Unless something else happens, Marco, you still go, and I'll keep contact with you. Overall, anyone watching, appreciate it. I'm feeling better right now than I did when all that stuff was going on. I'm feeling some sense of relief, even though overall we got bitched. And like, what do we get? We got a significantly worse receiver. We will not be as good as we would have been. And to compensate for that, we get a first-round pick next year. We got a 5th this year, which doesn't mean anything. Or was it a 4th this year? I think we get next year.
It's a 5th. It's the 5th this year. 4th next year.
Right, and we get a 1st next year. And it's just a draft pick. This is us next year. You don't know if you're going to pick the right guy. You're going to stressed out anyway. I really wanted them to win right now. And I said if they bring in a weapon, the offensive line plays well, and they stay healthy, I think the Giants will have a winning record this year. If you look at their receivers, all of a sudden though, guys that are starters or starter caliber, or guys that like might be starter like Galladay, Shepard, Slayton, Ross, Tony, Ingram, and Rudolph. I mean, it's almost. I'm not saying they're all so great, like, oh, it's embarrassment of riches, but you almost wonder. I mean, I was rooting for a wide receiver, but like, I don't know what they're going to do with all these guys necessarily. It's going to be interesting. I mean, Slayton might be out of a job. Shepard might be in his last year or something. Galladay's going to play. Tony's going to be a starter day one. Ross, who knows? Maybe could Ross be the deep threat? He's so fast. Is he tall enough? How tall is Ross?
He's over 6 foot.
6 feet, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's it. So
let's hear from Tony himself. Honored to join Big Blue, New York. Let's get after it. Check out my Panini Instant card here.
So Daniel Jeremiah is a guy that I respect, even though he's way off he's way off on Joseph Asai. So I lose a little respect. But let me see here where he had Tony. Jeremiah says he's a matchup nightmare, and it's a good pick, according to Jack. That's from Jack Twa. He says it's Troy's, but I think it's Twa, Trotri. I can't spell Trois. So let's see where Jeremiah has Tony, but he's not 20. No, that's the thing though, guys. Like, no one on earth had Tony at 20.
Mm-hmm.
So is it then? It's. We moved back and we were so sore about not getting our guy that we're like, I'm going to get a receiver, damn it. But let's see where he had him. Elijah Moore, he had at 26. Tony, he had at 28. This is what Daniel Jeremiah has to say about Tony. Jeremiah is very well respected. Tony is a versatile, explosive playmaker. He lines up in the slot and does a bit of damage on fly sweeps and seam routes. His combination of play strength, burst, and wiggle makes it difficult to get on the ground once the ball's in his hands. He doesn't run a wide variety of routes, but he has the skill set to develop in that area. He's dangerous in the return game. He's dangerous in the return game because of his athleticism and lack of fear. When I hear lack of fear from a receiver, I just think concussion waiting to happen. Overall, Tony, Wayne Corbett had no fear. Overall, Tony isn't quite as big as Deebo Samuel, but I envision him playing the same role at the next level.
That's good.
And he had Tony previously, I don't know if this is good or bad, he had him at 23, and then just before the draft, when he rearranged his final draft, he put him back to 28. So he has him in the mid-20s there. Vikings are going to go with what? Lineman? Darisaw. That makes sense. Man. All right.
I'm scouring Twitter. I don't see any rumors of the Giants trading back up into the first round.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening.
Mr. Presti says, I just think he's one of those guys that can make plays. Maybe a Sterling Shepard upgrade. It's fair. That's fair. I was kind of thinking when someone said he's like a Sterling Shepard. He's like Shepard, but maybe an upgrade, a little quicker, a little faster, as long as his hands are as sound and he's tough like that. So yeah, I think he could be a Sterling Shepard upgrade. That might be a fair comparison. You guys feel decent about that?
Yeah, I'm cool with that. The thing is, I think the Deebo Samuel thing is exactly what he is. He's somebody that you put all over the field.
So this is Tony versus Beckham. Height, they're both 5'11" and change. Weight, well, okay, looks like, okay, they're both 5'11" and change. They're both 190, between 190 and 200.
Running about the same.
They have, okay, so I had them at a 4.41. They have them here as a 4.43 from NFL Research. They had 4.37. Who do they have? I don't understand this graphic. I don't understand who is supposed to be who here. Is it backwards to you guys? I can't tell who the hell is who.
Well, yeah, but they're definitely similar. Him and Beckham. I can see
Beckham,
that.
Tony, 5'11". Oh, they're saying Tony is taller, 193. They have Tony as a 4'37"
There you go.
and a higher vertical. So they have Tony. Not that this means everything or anything. Taller than Beckham, 5 pounds lighter, faster than Beckham, with an inch taller vertical. So now that's a pro day, and Beckham's, I think they're taking from his combine, and pro day the vertical will be the same, the height and weight, but the 40 is always faster. So he's basically the same speed as Beckham. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Overall, I was feeling great when we had Slater and we had Smith, and then it got taken away from our rivals. I'm not enjoying that we have to go against Parsons and we have to go against Chase. And we got to go and stop Devontae Smith. All these guys that you had dances of sugar plums dancing in their heads, whatever the hell they say. It was the night before Christmas. But showing the Eli thing right here. So I'm pretty pissed about that. But overall, it's always fun when you get somebody that you can be excited about. Now, we were excited about Saquon. You see what happened there. But I kind of walking away from this. You know what this is?
A tease.
This is like you thought you were going to be an hour late. You thought you were going to be on time to work.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was so much traffic that you were like, I'm going to be 2 hours late and miss the important meeting. And then this is like you got to the meeting, but you're like a little late and sweating, but you feel better that at least you're there because it got so bad. I think when this whole thing started, if someone said they're going to trade back to 20 and get Tony, you'd be like, but because it got so bad so quick, I think I'm feeling okay with where it ended up. I give this pick like a B-. Najee Harris, I mock that one as well.
I totally didn't have it on my radar.
Marco, what do you go letter grade? You don't know enough about him yet? It's cool if you don't know enough about him yet. All right.
I'm going to jump off this and start watching.
Wait, whoa. Are you talking about a ledge? Or are you talking about this pod?
No. Not a ledge. We got 2 picks.
Okay.
I think it's a solid B.
Okay. Tim, did you know a lot about Tony coming in?
Yeah, I knew about Tony, but you know, I was targeted on the 11, and I didn't think Tony would, go 11, so I wasn't even worried about Tony.
Yeah.
But like I said, I prefer Bateman over Tony personally, but I can see, it's another weapon, a really fast weapon, and he can open up things. And now we just got to hope Jason Garrett is all of a sudden in his little office writing up all these plays for all these ball carriers.
I'm looking forward to 3rd and 4, and he just runs that quick little slant, makes his guy just shake out of his jock strap and gets it and takes it up for 8 yards. Like that's what I'm looking forward to with Tony. So, we need a lineman, a solid lineman who can start at guard, in my opinion, in the next 2 rounds. Humphrey would be my choice in the 2nd round. Miners or
who do you want him starting
Smith,
over?
Either of the guards, whatever they think. Personally, Lemieux, I think, is not good. I would rather I want someone to start for Lemieux. If I had my druthers right now, I would either say I hope they land Osai in the 2nd round, Osai or Perkins, or even like Jason Owe, just somebody good in the 2nd round. And then 3rd round offensive lineman, it could be someone like a Trey Smith, someone like a Drew Dahlman, or someone like a Miners. And if they go offensive line in the 2nd round, I hope it's Humphrey. Probably would be my pick, and then I want to go edge in the 3rd. So that's where I'm at. But all right.
As far as edge in the 2nd round, I would hope for Carlos Basham.
Basham's solid. Basham's a solid pick. I don't mind that. I like Asai. I like Perkins. Ojolari's still on the board. I mean, he won't last long. He's my number one. Ojolari is my edge one. My number one edge in this entire draft. But there's recent rumors that he's got some kind of a degenerative knee issue, so maybe that's why he's dropping. He's my number one.
That's exactly why he's driving.
And then the question becomes, if he falls to 42,
second round, Rosenau or whatever the hell his name
it's just Rousseau.
Rousseau.
Yeah.
Rousseau would be a great pick in the second round.
Yeah, but when you watch his highlights, he plays interior defensive line as much, if not more. 60% of his sacks were actually from like a Leonard Williams position as opposed to like an outside. So I'm not sure what a fit he would actually be for the Giants. But value-wise, I think he'd be good value at 42. I think he's going to be like a JPP type of a guy.
You know what? I agree with that now you say that because I'm still in my old Giants 4-3 ways.
Right, exactly. And I'm a 4-3 guy. I love that stuff.
But you know what? The Georgia kid, I think, would actually be a great pick in the second round.
If the knee holds up, I don't know how bad that is. I still think he'll go before 42. So I would hope if they go line, I want it to be Humphrey or Dickerson if he can come off the ACL healthy. If they go edge, I would like Osai or Perkins. And that's it. So overall, guys, this was very interesting. A lot of emotional roller coaster. I was so thrilled when we were looking at Smith and Slater. Then I was just crushed for a few picks. And then given where we were and what I thought we were going to do, we got Tony. He's kind of exciting. It's offense. So I've kind of mellowed out. I'm kind of like mellowed out.
Well, you got to think about it like this, Will. Think about it like this. If I told you before the draft, hey, we're going to get Tony.
Right.
But I'm going to give you a first-round pick because you got Tony.
I would kind of be neutral on that. So I guess it's kind of neutral the way I'm feeling. Mm-hmm. I had Tony in a late first-round grade. It's a little early. So I would be like, maybe. I'd have to think about that one. So that's where I'm at. But that's a good way to put it, Tim.
Yeah, I mean, it's not just the first-round pick. We did get extra picks. So we do have extra picks in the draft come Saturday, which that's nice.
Right.
As well. Especially because we got to fill out our depth cheaply.
Yep. Mm-hmm. All right, guys. This has been great. Thanks for putting up with me, listening to me. We're all in this together, Giants fans. Thanks everybody who wrote in. I realized we were reading it, but we didn't really read them out loud as much. But Tony's a good fit. Everybody seems kind of like Tony. Maybe some people are kind of just discovering him for the first time. So, but yeah. Well, I don't know if we're going to do this again tomorrow. I'll talk to Marco. I don't know. Probably not.
I could run it.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. So I'm not sure. I'll try to join. Thank you, guys. Marco, Tim.
All right.
All right. Yeah. Well, onward and upward, guys.
Timmy, me and you, my friend.
You know what? I love it, Marco, because I love the emotion between James and Will. I feel like I'm like.
Wait, James came on today?
Well, Micah Parsons as well.
Yes.
I feel like
nice call.
I'm one of these cops talking somebody off their edge.
Tim, I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel.
Tony's a playmaker. That's as simple as that. He's a playmaker. So I'm cool with it. But like I said, I would have preferred Bateman, but I'm not mad at Tony.
Because I only went like 5 wide receivers deep in this draft, and he wasn't the 5 that I wanted.
Well, if you looked at his stuff before, obviously there was the top 3.
Yeah.
From what mattering on who you looked at, Tony was always the 4.
I liked Bateman.
I like Bateman too because I think Bateman's underrated and he's got the size to play outside.
Well,
I'll be honest. I didn't realize Tony's actually bigger than I thought he was.
Mm-hmm.
And
I wanted Waddle. Out of all of them, I wanted Waddle. I thought he.
After we talked about it during Wednesday, I thought about that too. And I was with Waddle. I was like, you know what, Waddle can get moved all over the field.
Yeah.
And just create mismatches with the speed. Now Tony's not as fast as Waddle.
Mm-hmm.
But he's fast, but he's going to get moved all over the field as well. That's where I think Bateman might have been slower. I don't think Bateman's one of those guys that you put all over the field. I think he's going to end up being a better wide receiver.
Yeah, he would probably be like a 2.
But with all our weapons, knock on wood, as long as everybody stays healthy, it's going to be pretty sick because a guy like Tony is going to get single covered. Yeah. Period. and he should be able to beat the guys off the blocks, along with the rest of our receivers. Honestly, if anybody's, because we can really go, put Saquon in the backfield by himself, and go 4 wide receiver or go 3 wide receiver, 2 tight end, whatever.
From the Gators football account, KT is on his way to Big Apple. At Giants, get your popcorn ready. Welcome to the league, Gator Made.
I am going to get. I am not. I'm going to be just like you though. I'm going to be watching highlights, so I can just get more pumped up about it.
Giants got him in on the trade. It was very important to get the first round pick next year. A lot of unknowns in this year's group. Many players,
and that's exactly what. Honestly, that's the one thing we got to think about too. Is just like I told Will. So we get Tony. Let's put it this way: if I told you, Marco, which you don't know much about Tony, I was like, all you got to do is say take Tony instead of Devontae Smith, and I'll give you a first round pick. I think that's pretty solid, and it's from Chicago. Let's put it this way: right now, they might be starting Justin Fields. Justin Fields is not taking them to a Super Bowl. So Chicago's pick, in theory, should at least be top 15, if not top 10.
I hear you, Tim. I hear you. I just
top 10 pick. Plus, we got another pick this year. Plus, we got actually an extra pick next year as well. And obviously, Judge signed off on it. So, and the thing is, Tony's versatile, and he's going to be one of our returners, along with John Ross too. Which that's a lot of speed back there
Kadarius
for a return game.
Dynamic running back skills, inconsistent hands. That was one of the prospects on him. All right, but I'm with it. Can't take it back. And it's not what I thought would happen.
And honestly, I thought Kwity Paye was going to be the pick. I would have put money on it. But I really think they're just like, screw it. Our defense is good enough right now, and just stack up the offense as much as possible because we got to score more.
From Next Gen Stats, you ready for this? Tony made the Next Gen Stats can't miss prospects list on the base of strong senior, 81 production score, and even more impressive pro day, 99 athleticism score.
Okay.
So there we go.
Yeah. Hey, we're good, Marco. It's all good. It could have been way worse.
All right, he's playing. Who's he playing? South Carolina. Split 6 tackles, basically.
Tony still on the move. The turbo kicking in. Tony TNT. Touchdown Gators.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, Tony TNT. That's fine.
Setting up a 3rd down and 9. Over the middle, wide open, 1st down and then some. Tony still on the move. The turbo kicking in. Tony TNT. Touchdown Gators.
All right.
Yeah. Let's get the Tony TNT shirts going.
Tony TNT. Is that the official nickname?
I don't know. I'm not a Gators guy, but I'm assuming. And to be honest, in the Florida offense, he was the main receiver. It's not like Pitts was. Tony was the main receiver.
Oh, same play. Is this the same play? They're just going to show that one more?
But all I'm saying, this ramps up the Philly game come next year. Between them being assholes and pretty much
And
dogging it so we don't get in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And then skipping over us to get the guy they knew we were going to get. I think the rivalry just got turned up.
I agree with you, Tim. I agree with you. Oh, my friend, I'm going to call it.
All right, sounds good, man.
I'm going to hit up YouTube and see what's going on with my friend Tony.
I agree.
A little TNT action. All right, everyone. Thank you for jumping on. Tim, what are you doing tomorrow? You around?
Yeah, I could do this tomorrow.
All right.
All right.
See you then.
Later.